One. I just need to. I know I'm late. I apologize. I'm late for reasons involving my butt, as one would expect from me. Sorry about that. I'm just making sure that YouTube is up and running. And then we will make sure that Twitch is also up and running. I don't know how many times I've had to tell YouTube I don't want to see ads for this OOC bull crap, but it's there all the time. Good to go. That means we got to boot up Twitch real fast. Again, apologies for being late. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I don't want... Get out of here, Twitch Turbo. Get out of here. Get out of here. Make sure the chat or that everything's working okay on Twitch. We're good to go. I am so sorry I'm so late today. That's my fault. But we had to go over some... I'm going to put on mod view this time just so I can actually edit things. I know I'm late. It was because of my butt. That's what happened. It was because of my butt. I was real late today. Like, because of my butt, and also we're trying to figure out why I almost died last week. That's a story for another time, I suppose, though. We do have a theory now, which is good. I like a theory every now and then. Theories are good, right? Right? It wasn't the 4 logo now. I had a carbon monoxide leak in my house, and I got evacuated, and we still don't know why. We know it's not the furnace itself. We have some ideas, though. So I'm hoping that I stay online and everything in the foreseeable future. I won't lie to any of you. That's kind of what the Patreon post this week was, the notes post. It was some notes on stuff that's coming up, but also just like a life update. I'm not going to give you all details because you probably don't need them, but I did almost die last week. So I think I'm doing pretty good, all things considered, but I have no idea how like house repairs and any of that stuff is going to go as time goes on. So I will do my best to be here for regularly scheduled things, but if anyone can come fix my stupid house from trying to kill me, I will do that first. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not quite sure. We know it's not the furnace, and that doesn't really help. We think it has something to do with the flu, but we're not quite sure. I don't have hot water right now or heat, but that's fine because it's summer. I can't use my dryer, so I can't do my laundry. That's annoying. Technically, the stove and oven are on a different... I know the word isn't circuit, but you'll all know what I'm talking about. Technically, it's on a different intake, so a different circuit, for lack of a better term. And they're like, well, you could use those. And I'm like, no, I don't think I will. So we're trying to get that fixed as quickly as possible. Yeah. Different gas line, so. Yeah. It is, it was interesting. Everything is quite interesting right now. I learned a lot about, I'm here to tell everyone that, please put carbon monoxide alarms in your house, because you can't smell it. It's there. You can't smell it, though. You don't know it's there. until they start going off. And anything above 10 parts per million is gonna mess you up. 30, I learned from the firefighters, is a danger to human life. I was exceeding 200 when I left my house. So, yeah. Wasn't fun. You know, like when you're... How do I articulate this next thought? Okay, so, you know when... when other people are like, dude, you're exceptionally calm. Like, I knew from reading things, because that's the kind of person I am. Like, I'm on Google, like, oh, what are these bad numbers that I should be looking at while, like, the numbers are just going up on the alarms and what have you. I know that I'm a silly person in that regard, but when I went outside, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and I go, am I overreacting calling 911 for this? I don't know. I just feel like nothing's gonna explode or anything. I don't know. I'm worried that I'm overreacting to this. And the firefighters didn't have their gear on when they went into my house. They got 2 steps inside. All of their gear went bananas. And then they ran outside, and I was like, I feel like, okay, I guess I wasn't overreacting. This was the right amount of reacting. But I've been pretty calm about it, all things considered. It could be my family. My mom's like, never happened to me. I'm like, it's never happened to anybody. No one in our family has had this problem before. Yeah, this is a bad number. My favorite, looking back on it, my favorite thought that I had was, when the readings are in 150 to 300 parts per million, you have a half hour before you will pass out. And my first thought was, so, like, do I wait the half hour? And that's just who I am as a person. That was the first thing I thought. Do I wait the half hour to see if this is really happening? And then the immediate second thought was, no, because you'll be asleep and then you'll be dead, you idiot. But yeah, that's just who I am as a person. No, I have no idea why my internet was at. So, I don't know if you were still there when I said this, but okay, so I'm gonna give you backstory. We have the lowest internet package possible, and like my family has always had the lowest internet package possible. That's just who we are as people. It was such a low internet package that Verizon has told us multiple times that, like, we can't support your internet package. It's too weak. So they've upgraded us a couple times. And I know. I have this argument all the time. And the rest of my family's like, nah, you aren't allowed to upgrade it. And I'm like, why? Please let me do this. I will pay for it. I don't care. You don't even live here. I'm the only one that lives here. What do you mean? And so I have been wanting to upgrade it. But every once in a while, it just dies. And Verizon will be like, we wouldn't throttle you or do anything like that. And I'm like, yeah, but I can tell that you are. Sometimes the internet just dips. And a lot of the times, it's in the middle of the night when you think I'm asleep, but I don't sleep. So I've always had this problem where sometimes the internet just dips for no reason. And like I was telling them during the end of the stream, I absolutely was just about to say out loud before everyone started teleporting around that it has been so many streams without the internet dipping for no reason, because it used to happen to me all the time because it's the crappiest internet package for sure. And I had the thought, and then the internet went nuts, and I was like, I see. I've done this to myself. That was 100% on me. 100% on me. I shouldn't have had that thought. That was the mistake. Apologies. Apologies to everyone, because we were having fun. We just got Dodo in. I mean, I know that Dex needed to sleep. He is sick. He 100% needed to sleep. But I'm bummed. I'm bummed. Oh, this is actually not the link that I'm sharing. I'm going to open this one real quick because this is the better version. Hello.
What's up? Why are you bummed?
So last week, what day was it? Last week, Saturday. Saturday was the 15th, so the polls ended, and that night we had enough people to do the Okami Plays thank you stream, like right after the polls ended, and we did it, and it was fantastic. We even had Grimbo swapped out in the middle of it, and another old friend came in and took his place, and I was like, yo, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to us as a group, okay? Like this, we haven't had something this fantastic happen in ages. And then my internet just gave out, and I was like, no. So we had
that sounds about right.
Dex and Jin and Grim started, then Grim swapped out for Dodo, and at one point, I'm like, guys, I'm having real trouble hitting things. I feel like I'm shooting things. And then I see everyone else start like wigging out on the screen. And I was like, I'm not wigging out yet. And then I see it's everyone else, and they're like, you're running in place for us. And I was like, oh, it's me. And I looked at OBS, and it was not in kilobytes anymore. It was just in bytes. And I was like, oh, it's 100% me. 100% me.
When OBS hits bytes, I find instant concern.
100% me. Sorry, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
But how are you?
Okay. I am tired, but I am also gonna be tired because my boss went back to her home country. Hey, boss. My boss went back to her home country, so she's working like part-time throughout the week. And the structure of the demi-plane of employment for me, I'll structure it in D&D, has a very high DC, but a very low, like, they make a lot of intelligence checks, but they have a very low int score. Int was their dump stat. So, when someone leaves on vacation temporarily, they instantly just assume that I am my boss.
Oh.
And even though they can reach her at times, they're like, yeah, but you're right here. And so I become impromptu my boss for the next 3 weeks. So I am preparing. Today was day 1, and it was crazy time. So going into day 2. On a short rest, no. My spell slots are low. Didn't bring rations. Con is my dump stat. Con is my dump stat, but I got this dump truck.
Okay, Grimbo. That's what I like to hear.
Put on a shirt.
Okay, I'm not actually sure what's happening in Twitch chat right now, but apparently because I don't know if you guys can see it. I think you can. The first time you come into Twitch chat, because our current category is Dungeons and Dragons, there's a drop where you can, if you sub to the channel, you get Audible Premium for 2 months. And it says that there are other options, but I can't see them, which is annoying.
Oh, take the Audible Premium. Go listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Oh,
Boom.
yes. It's so good. It's
Go
so
listen
good.
to BCG.
What book are you on?
I'm I'm caught up.
Damn it. I'm in the
I
middle of
have 8
8.
hours a day.
Mm, I'm it's so good. It's so good. We will for sure if no one else is doing them, we're gonna put some stuff from Dungeon Crawler Carl into D&D. Like it's gonna happen one way or another. Though I know
Okay.
there is a Dungeon Crawler Carl TTRPG coming out. Bacon
Yeah.
already has that was his Kickstarter to go for. I was like, okay.
Hey, hey. I hope Bacon's well.
We're actually gonna see him this month for our D&D game. It'll be the first time that Dex is ever gonna meet him.
Tell Bacon I said, what up?
Oh,
Miss
I
him.
absolutely will.
Give him a hug for me.
We're gonna give him so many hugs. Haven't seen him in so long.
I know. Wait, when is your D&D session?
The 29th. Assuming I don't have to have my household fixed then. Assuming.
Oh no.
We don't know. I was filling AWAS in on the stuffs. I made a post because it happened in the middle of the night, so I was talking in general chat while I was sitting out there with the in the Discord. I AWAS also you when you found out you immediately posted all the links. Thank you. Thank you. I have a note here to be like, hey, today is the last day for Redbubble's big sale. So like if anyone wants to go on Redbubble and buy things from the shop, it would probably help. I may need to put a lot of money into fixing things, but we're not actually sure because nobody really knows what happened, which is not helpful.
That scares me. That
Yeah,
worries me. But you're gonna keep me posted because
yeah,
when you need assistance, you know I'm going to appear.
yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah. I
Good.
have pretty good friends.
Okay, good.
You guys are awesome. You guys keep me going. But yeah, if anyone wants to get stuff from Redbubble, there's a sale. It ends today, so you can go grab stuff, and any little bit helps. I appreciate it. Don't know how much more work we're gonna need done, but I would love to know what in my house tried to kill me.
Yeah, it scares me very much that this has occurred.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. It concerns me very much.
Like right before I got on, we have a new theory, which is why I just posted in the Discord. Like that's our. And if any of you are like, what Discord are you talking about? That's a comic career. You can come hang out with us if you'd
You
like.
gotta go join us there. We say
Come and
wild
chat
things.
with us. But the new theory from a different heating guy is that you may have just had a freak occurrence with your attic fan, and the pressure outside may have like. So the way the attic fan works is it just pulls in whatever air there is, and there is a chance that the pressure outside conditions may have been just right, that what I pulled in was all the gas from the furnace trying to escape. And this other furnace guy that like everyone in my neighborhood and all around have worked with before, he was like, no, it happens more often than you'd think. And I was like, why do people build houses like this?
What do you what do you mean?
I was like, I don't like you saying that. That makes me uncomfortable. Uh, I don't want to hear that. So far, my house isn't a mimic. Though I will say, I think we're gonna get to this eventually in shorts. But in like, I think it might have been part of season 4 of Unfairy Tales when I was in the new house. I mean, I've been in the new house for all of them, but talking about this house did draw blood from me like the first weekend I was here. Um, so maybe it is actually a mimic. It's just like the slowest moving one of all time. I'm just like
It,
looking
you
around at the
know,
walls.
if it is a mimic, we're gonna beat it that.
I
I
hope.
want you to know that.
I will have many an adventuring party. But what we're gonna do today is backgrounds and feats. However, backgrounds wise, I have a bit of a weird one. The feats one are gonna be pretty. A
Standard.
lot of them are modifications, not necessarily new feats,
Okay.
to make your characters a little better. Technically, we're not looking at a background, but we're looking at part of your background today. And this is a bunch of expanded long rest rules by Aggressive Avians, which I think is a fantastic name.
Is a might I grab the link?
Oh, yes, you may. If you are on YouTube right now, you can drop the description of this very video. And I just switched the placement of YouTube and Twitch's chat boxes because I was late and I just grabbed them up and I was like, where do I post this now?
Mm.
But one of the things, this has never come up in any game I've played in. When you make your background, it says like what your lifestyle is and how much money it should cost to like keep up your lifestyle. But that I don't think that's ever come up in any game I've ever played.
I've utilized it in certain games, but really only in the sense of like upkeep purposes. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
all the players owned a home in the city because they all purchased a home.
that makes
And I was
sense.
like, okay, you guys each will pay X amount, you know, per certain number of days in game. Like essentially, and I would track it kind of be like, hey, it's tax time.
Yeah. That I can totally see that. But I feel like there's plenty of people out there who like this is more their game's bread and butter.
Mm.
I definitely
Okay.
see like if you're all in the city and you having to deal with this, but more so than
And hey,
the lifestyle costs. I think the lifestyle events you could all use as just like quests and stuff. I think are fine. But the idea that like something happens to you every night because you have a poor lifestyle is is kind of funny in a way.
okay, so it sounds terrible and it's completely niche as a reference, but there's this song, it's like a rap song that I don't know the actual words to because every time I've ever heard it, people just make it sound like yum 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 the lifestyle. Every time you say lifestyle, that's all I hear in my head, which is terrible.
I okay. First thing I want to say is, uh, listen, aggressive avians. It was late. The original post that they made on Reddit, there were so many spelling errors that people are just like constantly calling them out in the comments, and I was like, yeah, it was late. Leave them alone. And then they put it on homebrewery, and they only fixed some of the spelling errors, and I was like, oh, dude, autocorrect is your friend.
Bro, don't post this. Don't. Stop. Hit somebody up.
Yeah, ask
Get
your
some
friends
help.
for help.
I ask you
D20
guys for help.
Doctor Dooms. Oh no.
Oh, that's far too many foot dives.
I was trying to explain. I have a. You said D20 Dr. Dooms. I have a one of my friends just started, like, he got to play D&D for the very first time. I was trying to explain to him the difference between like cultures of play style and just like differences in the editions and how they go into combat and what have you and stuff like that. And I was like, we went over a adventure for older editions a while back where you come into a room and you have to roll for 1d100 skeletons to be in there. And you're figuring everyone who's playing is level 1. He's like, so you used to die a lot in older versions. And I was like, yeah.
Listen, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous was a great show. But also, listen, I think players. Okay, I don't think players need to die. I think every player should die at least twice. In your player career, I
Oh.
think losing a character is a weird milestone because you understand what it means to have the game just be the game. I feel like in a weird way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessarily to say, oh, you have to do something in a malicious or vicious faction, but it's kind of to say, like, the game is going to game sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I use the game that Speedy and I are in for clubs. The game gamed a few times on us. To be very honest, we have been gamed by the game, and it's not always fun. I'm not gonna lie, but it does remind you that D&D is a game of chance.
Yeah. You were pretty close. I knew exactly what you were saying, AWAS. We all did.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. We're gonna ignore, especially like this first paragraph. Okay, we're gonna. It was late. Don't worry too much. All you need to know is that if there's a lifestyle choice that requires a roll, it's done at the start of every long rest. But when you're when you're in downtime, you don't have to roll every night. You know, if your players aren't allergic to downtime like mine are.
There's a good chance your players are allergic to downtime.
If your players are allergic to downtime, you don't have to roll at all because they're never going to be there.
Fun fact, they fix the problem for you.
Hi, DM Lacara.
Hello. Oh, good lord. I opened the link and the typos in the first sentence.
Uh-huh.
This is the. So I said this before. Look, no slight to aggressive avians. I didn't trust birds in the first place, but it was late, and this is the has some typos corrected version of this document.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yep.
The it was late was strong with this one.
Oh, so strong, so strong.
It was late. Was radiating. Also, I think it's been a while since the three of us have been on the stream together.
It has been
Mm-hmm.
too long.
The inner
Been
circle
far too long.
is back together.
Yeah.
We're here.
That's what I like. We have basically just started getting down into it. The lifestyle costs are basically the same thing that you have, but so it's technically not a background we're looking at, but this is like part of your background, so I threw it in here. Realistically, I want to look at this more for because we had said there are some times where like your lifestyle costs come into play, but I feel like most DMs completely ignore that. Like you don't take gold or silver from your players every day.
I think it's also now that you're kind of saying it, I think it's also something that maybe can be included in a much more ROLE way. during the game, where it's just kind of like you guys walk in the store. You don't, and as a DM, you don't really know how, let's say, to react to the party coming in, right? Well, maybe I look at all of their lifestyles because they're a level 1 party, and okay, 3 are modest, 2 are wealthy, 1's aristocratic, and then there's this clearly wretched thing in the back holding holding what looks like an axe. And like that's the character that you go, "Oh, hello." Everyone is buying something, right? And like that's how you start the party off kind of feeling.
I could see that. I could see that.
Even
Like, I feel
better,
like
you like mistakenly assume that the wretched one is not part of the party, so you ignore them the entire time until they come up to the register.
yes. See, that's another great. Like, they're the only one actively. Like, you're engaging with everyone else. Like, but the wretched player is like actively looking at weapons, like looking at what there is, and then pulls out a sack of gold to pay for things because they've come back from a quest.
And you call the city guard.
Yeah, because you're. How'd you get that?
Yeah. Clearly,
That's the
that's not
guy.
yours.
All the shopkeepers follow them around the store. Every single one.
Oh, without fail, you walk in the store, they've hit the magic lock. They're like, Innkeeper instantly assume. Now I want to play that. I want to play a druid who's secretly just
That makes
hoarding his
sense.
money, but is just a straight. No, maybe not even a druid. I want to go wild magic sorcerer.
Ooh.
I'm just a bum and a drunk.
I was gonna say barbarian.
Or
I was gonna say ranger.
ranger's always fun. You could also be a cleric, a wild cleric.
Ooh. Like a cleric of the forest? Yeah.
We
Oh, I like
do forget
this.
about the animal deities. They are technically part of the cleric pantheon.
Or just like full animistic.
Yeah, like you're a cleric, so like you're not a druid, but you function almost adjacent to a druid, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're the holy druid. You're the true holy druid. Just in the eyes of the church.
Everyone assumes you're a druid and takes you off the entire campaign.
That is racial profiling. That's classist profiling.
That is it is. Oh, it
Polymorph
absolutely adds.
profiling.
It absolutely adds the most classist moment in your campaign for just a second. For just a second.
I've heard comical kind of way.
Yeah, no, once you pull out the sack of gold, they are immediately just like looking at the aristocratic person like, you don't have the money? Terrible. Well, you are my best friend.
How could you let him show you up like this? He's dirty.
But he's got money. I love money. Because you know it's going to be that grubby
Yeah.
guy.
None of us play. We might play like in a grimdark setting, but none of us are grimdark people.
Not our thing. I come close. It's not me.
Ooh, that's true. That's true. But so I really like to. I don't. The money part of this doesn't bother me. Like it doesn't really affect me in my games, what have you. But the depending on like your lifestyle choice, you get buffs or cons based on like how bad of an area you're sleeping in and stuff like that. I don't know if I would. I'm not going to make the destitute player not be able to regain any spell slots of second level or higher, and
Oh, no,
not be
that's
able
silly.
to regain any hit dice because they're sleeping like on the street. That seems too mean. As a curse, maybe I would reuse that. But not just because my guy has no money, so I'm gonna punish him for it.
Yeah, that goes too far. I think that's a little too much.
I wouldn't do it as a regular downtime thing. I would absolutely do it as like, you know, your party ticked somebody off or whatever and did like they're on the run and they're having a sleeper off in like a neighboring city to try to avoid being detected or something. Like then
I like that.
But then it's just more of a situation.
True.
It's not really a lifestyle, it's just the consequences of their actions.
Or maybe it's something where like instead of making it a negative, you have a 1 in 6 chance that like when you sleep without a bedroll, you're fine because you're used to just sleeping on the street. You just get a full night's rest without a bedroll. You can just sleep on the ground.
Are you actually tracking the players?
You guys get to experience downtime?
That's crazy. I'm not going to let you hurt me with that statement today. Not today.
I think the last time we had downtime in my campaign was like one evening where our artificer tried using his tools to fix something and broke it worse. And that was like a year ago.
Oh my god.
But
I feel like the artificer has also only been back to the campaign like twice since then.
Yep.
Oh. I miss him. But I do like these wretched lifestyle events, which just sounds so funny. But like using the events, I think I would do in a campaign, like depending on where people are. Like wretched lifestyle events seem normal. You roll a d6 on a 1 to 2, you're attacked by a thief or a monster appropriate to the area during your rest. Let me tell you, you're getting bit by giant rats if you're in the sewer.
It's
happening.
Oh my god. You are getting dropped in on by a slime that was passing by on the ceiling. You have chosen the Wild Wasteland perk in Fallout, and I am the RNG right now. Like, welcome. Have a seat. We're gonna have a great time.
Oh, if they were full? Yeah, like I'm trying to think.
Oh yes, the common room. Yes, you would just be able to sleep freely in the common room for free, but you had to just sleep holding your stuff essentially. And there was a chance, I think, like hey, Wes, correct me if I'm wrong. Was there a chance you could like lose your stuff? Or was that like a massive rule like that some people played with?
Oh.
This is different.
You went to the nightclub. Oh man, that's a song I should play. I need an excuse to play Nightclub by Flyer Swans. Oh, that's fantastic.
You don't need an excuse.
I like you're exposed to a disease. You make a DC 10 con save throw or contract one disease, the DM's choice. Just because, come on,
Dysentery.
man, nobody uses diseases.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fantasy. It's to get away from the life we live.
Yeah, but you got to use that cure. You got to use that lesser, that cure. I need that cure to do a little bit more right now.
And I just feel like I'm not going to roll on the you can't manage to get a decent rest. You gain 1 level of exhaustion at the end instead of actually being resting. Like, if your rest is interrupted, like I'm not going to roll to say you had a bad night. That just seems mean.
Sorry, that's just crazy to say. Hey, like I feel like my players have to have done something to have had the bad night. Like I'm not just gonna be like, yo man, sucks to suck. You just had a bad night, man. Just things are not going your way.
However, I love rolling a 6 on this events table. Your rest passes and a sympathetic NPC gives you 1d6 cover. Somebody just throws money at you, and you wake up to a little pile of it.
Okay, this wretched lifestyle event is absolutely gold. This might be more gold than I gave it credit for.
So what I'm
Because the
hearing
idea
is
is-
we're going to cause mayhem, but we're not going to make them actually lose their full rest.
And
Yeah,
you're gonna
we
get your
want-
hit dice back, okay? I'm not letting you get any of your healing or your spells back.
Yeah,
Wild.
we're not monsters.
Yeah, we're not monsters here. The only monster here is clubs. There's many a video about it.
Is it monstrous or are you just scared?
Ooh. That's
I'm scared. I'm gonna let you know. I'm scared. No.
I was trying to think of this, like, when in all the games I've played, whenever they've been like, oh, there's not enough room, just everyone goes together in the same room and sleeps on the floor. And I feel like technically they shouldn't be getting the same amount of rest, but like, I don't. That's not what I'm here to play the game for. Like, we used to do boys in one room, girls in the other, which I feel like is such a cute, like, sleepover camp thing.
That's such a random thing to do with a group of like hard pit adventurers. Nope, the guys got their own room.
Yeah, I just feel like it's
gang.
so cute, and it totally does. They'll have like slit 80 people's throats that day, and then they're like, boys in one room, girls in the other. We gotta talk.
It's like, hey, make sure we separate correctly. You just murdered everyone.
Stealing.
You're right, Avaz. You are right, Avaz. That was the other thing about it. You wanted to be safe, but at the same time, yeah, you could absolutely have you could just shit yourself. Because let's think about it like this, okay? Your party finds rations in the dungeon, right?
Mm.
And then proceeds to eat the rations.
53 years ago.
Now, we can all agree that it might not be the wisest of maneuvers that they are attempting to commit here.
But we've all been in Okami's kitchen.
It's true.
Yes, we have. We have all consumed food at Okami's house. So we have all experienced what it's like to eat a bad ration at least once.
It's true. It's all true.
Look, okay, complete side note. I'll never forget the day we found the expired Vicks. Because that was the day I learned Vicks expired. Because you opened it, and it was just evaporating.
The Vicks. You know what I'm realizing right now? The Vicks is older than my mom.
Oh, it was.
Wait, no, was it?
You have to understand.
No,
This
sorry,
Vicks was
68. I lied. It's not as old as my mom. Almost.
You have a jar of Vicks from 1968.
Yep.
Yes, you do.
And then we had another jar that I didn't even realize had no bottom. Like, somebody broke the bottom of the glass off, and the Vicks hardened to become the new bottom. It was slightly younger.
I forgot about that one.
Ooh, that actually makes a lot of sense. You never know what's swimming through there. Does someone want to take what squalid lifestyle conditions can give you?
I mean, listen. I'd happily take this one because this is stupid. And I like this little table. You spend the bare minimum for your necessities. You might be exposed to unhealthy conditions and opportunistic criminals. When you spend long rest, squalid conditions, you only regain. Why?
This is the meanest DM I've ever seen.
You just decide, hey, I'm gonna get half my missing hit points, and I can't get missing spell slots at 3rd level or higher. And each time I begin in squalid conditions, I roll a d6. DM Lacara, would you please take us through the squalid table? I think you will enjoy this.
Sure. Okay, you roll a 1d6 and find out how it goes. On a 1, you are attacked by a thief or monster appropriate to the area during your rest. Oh,
Harass.
that's not interesting. That's recycled from the previous
Yeah.
one. Tarrasque.
Harass.
No joke. I have been attacked by a Tarrasque while
What?
sleeping.
What?
Yes. So
What?
So in the very first campaign I ever played, our
In your
party-
very
yes,
man.
run by our artificer. Our artificer was the DM for that.
Oh.
He damn near killed the entire party. Very, very early on. We were still like level 1 or 2. Now, mind you, I died in session 0 of this campaign.
Shout out. I know the feeling.
All right.
When we were level 1 or 2, he very nearly killed us with a pack of wolves.
Oh.
And yeah, so our party became incredibly paranoid. We used to
Fair.
climb up into trees and lash ourselves to the branches to sleep every night. And stuff. So finally, our bard learned the, oh my god, which spell is it? It's Liamon's Tiny Hut.
Oh.
She learned Liamon's Tiny Hut, and we were like, finally, our sleeping terrors have been allayed. We have an impenetrable hidden bubble that we can sleep in that makes us look like the rest of the surrounding scenery. This is amazing. Our first real sleep. So we start using it. So he decides that, well, Liamon's Tiny Hut doesn't go under the ground. So he had a Tarrasque. He had a Tarrasque drill its way up under the hut and attack us from the inside in the middle of a long rest.
What the heck?
That's crazy. That's
Oh my god. Oh no, what is his name? I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure this out. You guys won't be able to see it while I figure this. Oh, yes, you will. Oh, what is his name? What is his name? His name is what he should have had attack you is Roadkill Rodney.
Roadkill.
It's the robots that attack the turtles that drill through the floor and they have the tentacles that shock people. His name is Roadkill Rodney.
I
wish I had known about this.
I thought I had forgotten. Oh, wow. Okami, once again, you find ways to unlock core memories from times past.
Wow.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
So sorry, that story from the table sidetrack, but yes, having a Tarrasque attack your party during a long rest, not unheard of.
That is wild. Jesus.
I wouldn't know what to do as a player.
Yeah. Well, it took us a while to realize that we should drop the hut. So that wasn't fun.
You just got splatted on the inside, huh?
Yeah. It wasn't fun. Actually, not our worst battle, though.
What? What? Wait, okay. How much of the Tarrasque fit in Liamon's tiny hut? It can't be
Not
a
lot. No. It was basically its head, and it was like thrashing around inside.
I'm just imagining this thing having the worst time of its life. Just like, get me here.
It was so confused.
Oh my god.
Like thrashing around. It's like, where the Where am I?
I was tunneling, and all of a sudden, I have an immovable helmet. What the hell?
And it
Dude,
just
my
fits over
head.
the snout.
Yeah.
The worst hat I've ever bought.
Oh,
Also, I'm just imagining the fear. Okay. The fear put into the eyes of a player watching one of the most diabolical creatures just and just go, hey, seems you're in my way.
Yep.
I'm gonna fix that.
Oh my god.
It was an interesting time.
I love that.
I have not used the Tarrasque in the game, but I was trying to explain to my players that the sizes, when you're gargantuan, it's just anything bigger than huge. And I forgot who it was. They were like, so you could just keep going. It could be like a kaiju's kaiju. And I was like, yeah, it's anything that's bigger than huge fits into gargantuan. So you could have like a city-sized creature.
You can. I want to tell a story, but I can't tell a story because
Oh no.
there's a player member of the round table in a game currently that would feel like a spoiler, and I don't want to do that.
Fair.
But oh yeah, they get big.
Yes, you can.
Make them big.
All right. So that's a 1. You get attacked by something. It probably is not a Tarrasque.
We hope.
On a 2 on a 2 or a 3, you're exposed to a disease. You have to make a DC 10 con saving throw or contract 1 disease of the DM's choice. 4, you cannot manage to get a decent rest. You gain 1 level of exhaustion at the end of your long rest. Or on a 5 or a 6, your rest passes uneventfully, but nobody gives you money. I feel like this
Dang.
table is worse than the wretched table.
Yeah, kinda.
In its own way, yeah.
Cause like, I mean, the statistics are not that different. But at least on the wretched one, if you roll a 6, you get money.
Yeah. There's no
Like,
like
what the
boon.
heck?
There's only it's okay.
Yeah. Like for the same series of events, I'd rather roll on the one where you might get some cash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no, 100%. It's not bad. It's a great idea. I think it just needed to feel. I feel like you could have combined Wretched and Squalid into one table, make it a decent if you had some extra ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, really, what differentiates these two? Is this like sleeping in the barn at the inn versus literally sleeping on a like street bench?
Basically.
You beat up, you fight the goblins, and you're just like, hey, anybody sleeping here?
This is where I live now.
It's like, cool. It's like, yeah, we cleaned out the goblin cave. Yeah, I live in the cave now.
Gotta live somewhere.
Dude, we got money from the last quest. Yeah, but I live in the cave.
This is like somebody playing basically Reacher.
Yes. Yes. 100%. This is 110%. Someone play. You play a. This is clubs playing Reacher. Great human fighter.
Yep.
Amazing stats. With
This is the
unarmed
modern
combat
sword
skills.
S-man.
Yes. This is Sword S-Man in his best form.
Oh my god.
The final form of Sword S-Man. All the Sword S-men before him passed down techniques like the Highlander.
Okay. I'm looking
Oh.
at poor, and I'm just like, I feel like the way this is written, they're just expecting you to want to live a better lifestyle the higher your level is.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well, also, why is it that because you're poor, you have to spend frugally? Like, let me just live.
Yeah.
Are you saying that even if I start making money, I gotta sleep? Like, I don't make. What kind of like? I don't understand what the purpose of this. I'm losing the purpose of what this was for. Kind
Mm.
of. It seems like a lot of ways to make your players just go, huh.
I hate this.
It seems like it's building you into a jerk. Like they want you to level up and become the jerk rich character in every media.
I think they're just misusing the
Fair.
words. I think the idea is that this is like for how do I put this? Like, it's not that you're spending frugally from the money that you have. It may be all of your money, but this is the level it gets you to, is basically frugal living.
Mm.
Hmm.
I don't think it's like, well, you're a cheapskate, therefore.
Hey, you just don't want to afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah. Never mind.
Modest is-
You're like, how much is a lemonade? $3.99. How much is water? 2 packets of sugar and a lemon wedge.
Yeah.
I want to hear all the Discworld quotes, even though I'm not in Discworld yet. I'm firmly in Dungeon Crawler Dungeon Crawler world at this point. I'm firmly there.
You
One
need to
day,
be in.
Discworld. One day. I did watch all the movies you sent me though. I did watch all the Discworld movies.
Oh, I need to do that.
So good.
Had like no time.
I
Oh
don't know
no,
how
I
you
know.
guys get so much done. It is wild to me.
There's one
just
thing I don't get
don't
so
sleep.
much done. Yes, I was gonna say there's the one thing I just don't get much done of: sleeping.
Fair.
We have hacked the way to avoid the consequences from this table, and it's just to not sleep. If you don't take the long rest, you don't roll for the events.
Yeah, exhaustion.
Ooh.
Give me the minuses. I still gotta roll.
Yeah.
Not a choice. I still gotta do it.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that what you're doing? Is that what's getting messed up? I think I just figured out what happened to the jukebox. Why do you have to
Oh yeah,
do
I
both?
haven't heard the jukebox.
Ugh.
I'm now realizing that the
At the
jukebox
beginning
is
it worked, and then I'm noticing that it's being real weird all of a sudden. And I think it's because it can't separate. Maybe I can server deafen him. Is that what I got to do to make him work right? It's according to like the I'm gonna make words one day. According to Voice Meter itself, it's getting confused as to what sound it should play, so it just plays nothing. And I'm like, is that because you're listening and trying to play that as well? Is that what's happening?
That would be
Oh.
really stupid for something that its entire point is to play.
Yeah, but sadly, most things aren't built for sensibility.
It's
Yeah.
true. Because I can mute him, but when I deafen him, he also gets muted. And I'm like, no, I just want one. Can I just have one? You don't need both, bro. Just the one. Don't worry, just the one.
That was like the curse of Kenko FM with my first few. Oh my god, AWAS, that is one of my favorite parts.
What am I missing? Ooh, okay.
She's dropping the text of the Discworld thing is such a good reference. the Sam Vimes socioeconomic roles.
It's like if you spent $50. Uh,
Everything Sam Vimes says is gold. Everything that Lord Vetinari says is gold.
yeah, I was gonna say
The conversations they have together are platinum.
Ooh, I like that.
They are the best dialogue in the entire series. And that's saying a lot. There's some really good dialogue in that series.
Yeah, there's some amazing stuff in there, but it is a peak. I would say it's very peak and very well done. I think the one thing that caught me off guard about Discworld is that at first you think it's just going to be like really silly.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to be silly. Do not be mistaken. It is going to be silly, and you're going to love it.
Well, I mean, England has a way of producing. He's like the fantasy version of Douglas Adams. Like, England just produces these writers that are like, oh yeah, go ahead, underestimate me, as they're like stabbing you with reality that you were not ready for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then another time he'll spend 5 pages leading up to one incredibly stupid pun.
I fixed it. Yeah, they did something to deafen so that you can't deafen without muting. But I went in and I muted everyone else, and then the music started playing, and I was like, ah, yeah, they did something to deafen. I don't know why they did that, but for the future, I'll just mute everybody else, and he'll work fine.
I'm sorry, shouldn't I?
No.
All right.
This was perfect. Listen, you will never have to apologize for bringing up any. First off, Discworld quotes bring me joy. But I'm going to say this as we go through this a little further, just to kind of get on track so we get through this, because I think this one's a rough one for us right now. We hate it. We're doing that thing we do when we don't like it.
Yeah, and we don't want to be mean.
Yep. We want to be kind. We got to get through it, like for the professionals we are.
The only part of comfort, I like they do this Dungeon Crawler Carl, where depending on what kind of bed you have, it'll buff your stats if you sleep in it. And well, I use sleep in air quotes because they have beds in the Dungeon Crawler world where like you just walk over it and it counts as being well rested.
What? I need one of those.
I bet you do. And it also buffs your stats for like the next 24 hours or 8 hours or whatever it is. I like the well-rested condition where you just get a bonus to everything because you slept really well. I like that. It doesn't necessarily have to come from you being comfortable when you sleep, but I maybe I'll give my players that.
Good nap, man. Good nap.
Feel better about something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
wealthy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell us about wealthy.
Well, wealthy means you're just used to the finer things in life. And you might have servants. No, you won't.
Not in my campaign, you won't.
Not in my campaign.
We don't do that here.
No. We do not have servants here. That's not how we do things here. Because that is ridiculous. Servants?
I could see if they said you might have had servants. When you're adventuring, those are called mercenaries, and they're different.
Very true.
Although it would be hysterical to play somebody that's like traveling like a Victorian gentleman with like his entire entourage and his butler who like hates being on the road and everything.
Oh wait, that's just that's the adventure party. The adventure party is all the servants of you playing the Lord sending them on various tasks to help him rebuild his manorship, and you're like the faithful servants that stuck around.
Mm-hmm.
And you're all former adventurers, so it's very much playing into the anime trope. I know it.
And
I know
he's
it.
like, everyone thinks he's a jerk at the beginning of it, but as time goes on and people get like injured or lose stuff or whatever, he finds his humanity.
Oh, over time. Retainers.
Retainers.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's fair too, Awas. You've got us there.
Back in the day, you did hire someone just to carry the torch. Literally.
When clubs explained that, I was like, wait, what? But it happened.
Oh my god, can you imagine if you made an entire party out of those roles, but like where their storyline was the trope? Like they're carrying the torch and like they've always had a thing for the like lord of the manor.
I like that.
But like every single role is like that.
Oh,
I love it.
that would be fun. When you first mentioned it, I was thinking of Prince Wu from Korra, where he just treats everyone like they're his servant, and nobody really likes him, and he can't get anything done, and you have to. And then I was like, that's just an escort mission. Nobody wants to play that.
Yeah.
Nobody likes escort missions.
You've got a standard bearer and they're literally the one that like makes sure everybody else is up to snuff.
Oh yeah. It's like I gotta test this.
I don't think like the wealthy lifestyle events during your long rest, you learning a rumor about someone or gaining a I feel like that would be easier to do if you were in a bad neighborhood.
No. Are you kidding me? All rich people do is gossip.
Oh, I guess that's true. I'm thinking of this as things that you can steal.
I feel like this is turning into a mechanic, something that should happen naturally through role-playing.
Yeah. They literally were there to hold your weapons. That's what Clubs was explaining to us when we played was it Tomb of the Serpent Kings?
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, that makes sense cuz you can only carry like 6 things." So you just have I feel like by the end of the game though, you've got 10 people around you and they're all just carrying your shit.
No, trust me. They have 1D. They don't even have really health. They go down. And the thing is, you don't want to have too many of them because when they go down, everything they're carrying is on them. That means you don't
True.
have the space to take everything that human being was carrying. Which means you have to find some convenient way to like drag the body.
Oh.
But you're going to take encumbrance for that because you're going to drag the weight of the person plus everything they had. So it's a lot. You really got to think about that. That's the downside of retainers. Like, if they have a lot of your stuff and you're pack muling them and you don't protect the pack mule, I hope you have a bag of holding.
Also, if you have a bag of holding, what are you doing enslaving a person?
Right.
Oh, you're just a jerk.
Also, like in our game of clubs, the amount of items you hold tells you how fast you move in the world.
Yeah.
So if you have over a certain number of items, you go from 40 feet to 30 feet to 20 feet to 10 feet to you're not moving. So it's kind of like you really don't want to fill up those slots. It's kind of so a bag of holding there is just like what is slots?
Mm-hmm.
Hope we find a bag.
I don't know why I'm typing this as if no one can hear me. I was for some reason when you said so now we're like the Renaissance AWAS, I was gonna all I can think of is who's the Vitruvian Man then.
The Hujima, what's it?
Because now that we're like in Renaissance era with where we are in D&D, And I was like, all I can think of is who's the Vitruvian man? And I'm like, you can make a campaign about that. I like it. All right, and then the last one, would you like to take aristocratic, DM Lacara?
Sure, why not?
the excitement.
I mean, look, nobody plays these guys unless they're jerks.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Like, if you're aristocratic but not a jerk, you're the one who runs away and doesn't tell anyone you're an aristocrat.
Yeah.
All right.
The hidden, the runaway prince motif.
Yeah, exactly.
The artificer that I'm playing in DM Bacon's Odyssey of the Dragon Lords campaign came from like a high-ranking house, and I have this voice that I use that's like Southern Belle for when I talk to other people. But when I'm getting fucked up in combat, my character actually has a really deep voice that she doesn't want the regular townsfolk to know about. It's like, help me, guys! And they were like, what the fuck, the first time?
I'm just imagining that your normal voice is like, oh, I'm under attack. And then you're like, no, I need assistance.
That's hysterical. That is a great quirk.
That is role playing, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Oh. You pay for the best and might have a staff that supports your lifestyle. Others notice your wealth and might encourage you to share it, either legally or otherwise. You long rest as normal. Additionally, you regain all of your missing hit... Seriously, this is when you choose to use the singular. All of your missing hit dice, and you gain the well-rested condition until the end of your next long rest. Each time you begin a long rest in aristocratic conditions, roll a d6 and consult the aristocratic lifestyle events table. Shin, do you want to do the table?
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. On a 1 of a d6, you might catch the attention of the local criminal group, but they don't want to act just yet. Which, the idea, I can see that. I can absolutely see that, the Harper, the Xants, you're in Waterdeep, the Xants have seen you, and they're just like, yeah, we're going to kidnap him. I don't know when.
That tracks.
He's been added to the wall.
Yeah, like, hey, that guy looks like he's gonna have money. He might not be a never ember, but I want his money. On a 2 or a 3, you learn a rumor about a person or location. Okay. The fact that you have to be aristocratic to hear a rumor.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I do like the idea of rumors in games, just because one of my favorite, there was like a PlayStation 1 game I played, and rumors in the game were like the villain of the game, kind of. It's one of the early Persona games before they went to... It was in high school, but they weren't in high school in this one.
Okay.
The only Persona game not in high school. That's the best way to put it, if anyone's ever played the Persona series. But basically, in the game, the way you could find like other demons to capture and like unlock new things was you would spread rumors, because rumors turned into real things if enough people believed it, even if there was no basis behind it. The rumor was more real than the truth, and that created it in the world, and that's how you found things. I really like that idea, and I always want to try to find a way to like incorporate that somehow in a game. I don't know how.
I like that though. Like you change it's oh my god, what am I Umbrella Academy. Her code name is literally the rumor, and that's her power. As long as she says I heard a rumor before she says something else, it will happen.
That's how in the game, you actually in Persona 2 you actually hire the rumor agency, and it's an actual agency this guy is like a journalist, and he works with like a bunch of other journalists and like passing out hot takes in the area. And the better the rumor, the more likelihood of it like gaining favor and kind of working out. So you go to him and you pay him amount of money for him to kind of walk through a square and drop this rumor kind of thing. I like that. It's a lot of fun.
That's
I want
awesome.
to, yeah, maybe we can, you know what? I'm determined for a certain project to find a way to utilize it in there now.
I heard a rumor that there's going to be a Seedlings one shot before the end of the month.
There is. There is.
I mean, I don't know when it's going to go up, but it definitely already happened.
You heard the whole thing. Choices were made, but I do think that Speedy is correct. Speedy has correctly identified my active moving part in some of my games. Which is hilarious. But yes, there is one, and I mean, I would like I know that this has been like hectic month, so I haven't even tried to post up the days, which is always terrible because I feel bad. But after, I think we need to start setting up the consistent schedule, guys, because you guys are gonna have a guidebook in about 14 days.
Ooh. Cool.
So I think it's time. You guys are gonna have the player's version at least.
Okay.
The DM's version is gonna take a little bit more work, but the player version will be complete.
I am so ready.
And if you want to know what that looks like, you guys should tune in on the 31st for Show and Tell.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
that's my pitch for future episodes that we already know we're gonna have.
Heck yeah.
I'm still going back and forth on what to do for Show and Tell.
But you have so many good things.
That's true.
We either have a few of the monsters from the fertile brain of the tiny barbarian, or a sneak preview of the setting that we've been working on.
Ooh.
Both are awesome. Oh, I'm excited. Also, I can attest to Tiny Barbarian's monster design.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Can confirm.
Slightly horrifying, but you know.
I'm not gonna lie. When you sent everything to me, and I was going through it, I'm like, this came from a child.
Heck yeah.
I'm like, this is amazing.
It came from something that arrived in the shape of a child. I'm
Fair.
still a little yeah. Let's
You know
not
what?
overcommit ourselves.
You know what? Based on the parentage being you and the president, I will say that the chances that you also simultaneously summon a cosmic entity are very high.
Yeah. I try to be very kind to Tiny Barbarian.
Or it was a face swap.
Then I hope they're enjoying. Because that is one heck of a swap. You have fun with that, Faye.
You mean Tiny Barbarian's gonna pop up one day? You're just gonna see a second one standing up. Hey, why is there another one of her on the front line? What in the world? Why is there an army behind? Oh, okay. They all have wings. Oh,
You know what you did.
Why are they screaming Titania? That's the question.
So I gave birth to an eldritch horror, which the Fae mistakenly swapped for a changeling. I think I got the better deal here.
Yeah. This post just came up. People were arguing about warlocks, and someone said, "Well, you know, if you're a warlock, your patron has to be lesser than a deity." And everyone in the comments are like, "I don't know if that's true." And one of the comments was, "The old ones are calling. Listen to the ocean." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know if you would call them lesser, less understood, maybe."
Definitely not to its face.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also something that, like, it doesn't exist within our realm of understanding. So, realistically, it's here because it's visiting. Like, it's choosing to be where it is. Unless something trapped it there, it's choosing to be there. So maybe don't say mean things about it before it chooses to be where you are.
Yeah.
I feel like the same could be said of the Fae, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that. Explaining to my players, they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, the way it works in the Forgotten Realms is you just need people to believe in you. So technically, it could be anybody.
Highly charismatic bard could become a god.
Yeah.
That's kind of how, I think that's how, like, the satyr god and stuff like that exist. Like certain other gods, it's like, yeah, you just gained super favor.
I'm just gonna knock out the rest of this table super quick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the table.
A vendor, you get invited to a party or a gala event, like cool. The last one though, if you get a 6 and you're already rich, I just feel like you're piling it on now. If you're living an aristocratic life and you roll a 6, you can use an action once before you long rest again to either regain 1 expended spell slot of a level equal to or lower than your proficiency bonus, or regain hit points equal to your level plus your con mod. I just feel like I would give that to people who slept in like a spiritually charged area. I wouldn't necessarily give it to rich people.
Yeah, I don't understand why this entire thing was set up to be like, you're poor, suffer. You're rich,
Yeah.
great.
We're trying to get away from that.
I have. Yeah, it's just like, but that's not what I want in my fantasy.
Yeah, I'm getting away from that in my fantasy game.
Obviously, every baron's a robber baron. But like, that's because I gave him a snidely whiplash from my stash and my brain. That's the only reason.
But yeah, that was the aristocratic lifestyle. The expanded long rest stuff. And
No, the aristocratic lifestyle. That's the only one with the life.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to use it the way it's intended, but I'll definitely rip little bits and pieces of it off for stuff. Sure. Sure.
I think it could be a cute table.
The well-rested condition, there is a creature that I want to use at some point. It's called a goblet. It's like a much tinier version of a goblin. And sometimes if you're out in the field and you leave food out and you feed them, you'll wake up and you basically get the well-rested condition because they're fey creatures and like you've left them food, so they do a nice thing for you, but they're really, really shy. And I have in my in the music in the BGM list, there is a song that I set apart just for them, and I'm gonna play it sometimes when my players are like out in the field, they leave some food out, and it's just like the goblet theme. And I would love to use that creature at some point. They're so cute. They're just really shy, and they're really happy that you would leave food out for them. That was very nice of you.
Maybe you should bring them forward to the thing we're working on together in a whole new way.
That is a good idea. They would hang out with the fuzzbuds for. Maybe they ride the fuzzbuds.
Now you're actually cooking with gas and the flavor that people come to this place to week after week to find.
Oh,
And you know what? I think there's a great way for everyone to show how much they care.
might as
Even
well
when
do
we
it.
suffer through things like someone's work that was late. But before it's too late, DM Lacara, what can people do to help out?
It is very simple, everybody. Hit the buttons. If you have money, hit the buttons that give Okami money. There's the Patreon, there's the YouTube, there's Twitch subscriptions, there are Redbubble store, lots and lots of things. And the upshot of the Patreon has a free tier. Also, there's, but please give Okami money so that he stops finding 60-year-old fics in his house.
Please. And that didn't even come from the Demi-Plane of Slime.
It did not. It did not.
No, but it should be native to it. If you banish
Yeah,
it,
you
I'm
would
pretty sure
think.
that's where it goes.
I'm gonna assume at
absolutely.
least some of the demiplane of sludge smells like Vicks.
Absolutely.
At least some. At least.
Oh,
There
and
is still a sale going on Redbubble right now. It ends tonight, so if you want to go grab something. Okay, DM Lacar, you weren't here at the beginning, but I had said to AWAS I almost died last week, so I may need to make some home repairs. And without skipping a beat, AWAS just shared all the links.
Yep.
So every
Not a
little bit
beat
will
with that.
help. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, and that's not going to be cheap. But even if you, like Okami, do not have money, you can like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and help spread us like the happy disease that we are.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to roll on a table for us.
It's true. You don't.
No, you don't. And you can always include your proficiency bonus because we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
But if you would like to roll with us, there are also options for that.
Awesome, cool commands you can find in the chat, including rolling with us if you decide to join us week after week for various things like reviewing stuff.
We have so
So,
many
you know.
commands. There,
We
I will
really
tell
do.
you though, there wasn't a tie on the poll, so we don't have to roll off for that. But coming up, but like the idea sprouting into our head as we were doing our usual bullshit, I was like, why have we not done this before? We are missing out on a prime opportunity for roll-offs. I like when the chats compete with one another. But you know what I don't like? When you get modifications and feats and stuff that you don't like as much, and you're like, this could be better. This first thing we're going to look at are Paladin Modifications, where if you don't necessarily like exactly what your Paladins have going for them, these will fix a little bit of that. Again, you don't have to use these, but they might improve things a little bit more for you. Some people were saying in the comments specifically of this one that maybe if you change the auras too much, they become too powerful. But 2024 Barbarians first subclass gives the Barbarian sneak attack, so do whatever you want.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a thing. That is, in fact, a thing that somebody at WotC thought was a good thing.
They were wrong.
Oh, they were. Oh, like, I don't... Like, that's why I've decided that I'm going to become the worst lich ever, and my phylactery is WotC.
Oh.
So when they shut me down, I take the beast with me. To take me out is to take out our mortal enemy.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. But if you guys are on YouTube, you drop the description of this very video right here, and it will give you the link. If you're on Twitch, I just popped the link up in chat, and I pinned it, and I sent it to the DMs. I didn't forget this time. Haha!
Growth. That's 100 episodes of growth.
Now, who wants to take on some Paladin modifications?
You want to go one by one, maybe?
Sure. Also, this paladin's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Well, then maybe you should get us started on these mobs.
Hey, Waz! You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay!
It was. We can't tell you how much we love you.
I'm gonna try to hold back some tears now.
Nope. This is the part
it's
where
on the bingo table.
Yep. There it is.
I really
we
need to
hit
print
bingo.
mine out. I'm gonna
I
print
think we
mine
hit
out and laminate it. I'm going to do it. That is going on the list of things.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know we hit bingo every episode.
It's true, we really do.
I need to make those into the set and put them up as postcards on the Redbubble so that people can buy the set.
I love that.
I'm gonna do that now.
I have not heard back from Teo yet, who is working on the Roll Dice Be Nice. The last I heard from Teo, social life had become difficult, so was taking a break from people. I don't blame them.
That's fair.
I feel like that a lot. Ooh, is that a thing that exists? I will be looking into that. See, AWAS, this is why we call you QA.
Damn, AWAS now QAWAS?
Yes!
Yes.
QAWAS? No, we just learned it.
But Paladin Modifications. This person, I think they're no middle name 303. I'm pretty sure. They think Paladins are in a good spot, but you could maybe make them a little better if you make a couple more optional things. So the first thing is, at second level, this is an optional feature you can give them, Venator's Smite. So this is kind of like when Tasha's Cauldron of Everything came out. They gave people a bunch of new optional features that you could give them. And for the most part, I think, at least when I'm running a game, I let my players have all the optional ones. I don't think there's any of them that I've been like, no, don't use that. Just use it. If it's something you think would fit your character, you might as well. So first one's Venator's Smite. Second level, optional feature for Paladins. You can infuse your ranged attacks with divine power just as you do to melee attacks, though at the cost of its potency. You can use your divine smite on ranged weapons, however, it's d6s instead of d8s. And then it gets improved at 11th level. I'm going to be honest to all of you. In my campaign, I actually gave my paladins a special spell that lets them infuse something with extra damage for their ranged weapons. And we also don't believe in you can't punch someone with divine energy. Because 2014 rules, it had to be a weapon, a melee weapon. It couldn't be unarmed strikes. But every piece of media ever, everyone just ignores that and lets you punch people if you have no weapon in your hand. Because it's coming from your conviction. Yeah, it's from your conviction. So might as well. You're a Green Lantern. Well, I guess you're a Radiant Lantern. I don't want to say holy because not all of your paladins have to be holy. They just have to really believe in something. They're Green Lanterns, basically.
They got hope.
Yeah. Who wants to take the divine auras?
I'll take them. Why not? Here's the thing. At 6th level, as a paladin's optional feature replacing your aura of protection, you can gain divine aura, which while you're conscious, you emanate an aura of divine power within 10 feet of you. This increases to 20 feet when you reach 13th level and 30 feet at 18th level. It extends in all directions from you, but not through total cover. Okay, good distinction. I'm glad that they noted that distinction, that it does not go through total cover. Let's see. Oh, and you choose one of the following effects. So you could choose the Aura of Fortitude, which says that whenever you or a friendly creature starts their turn within the aura, it gains temporary hit points equal to your charisma mod plus half your paladin. That is okay. That is ridiculous. That what? Huh?
Does that mean it automatically, every time it's your turn, it just keeps going back up?
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a way to do it. That's most definitely a way to do it. Like, but
okay, people in the comments were like, I think you've made some of these auras too strong. This one, if it just keeps giving them free temp HP every round, that is, I can see why people would be upset about that. Especially if you're a higher level and you're giving them plus half your paladin level. I mean, that's probably like 15-ish temp HP every turn. I mean, it's less than regeneration, but it's still a lot. But the idea of it is great. I don't know if I want them to have that on all the time, man. Because it's whenever you're awake. I might have to turn that into an ability.
yeah.
Just over here taking notes for when I probably am going to end up adding this. I don't know. I don't know yet. Just in case it does end up getting to the repository, I want some notes on it.
Fair.
What else do we have for auras?
Well, if you don't like that, you get the Aura of Protection, which says that when you are a friendly creature within the aura make a saving throw, you gain a bonus of saving throw equal to your charisma mod. Why is this so tame?
Yeah.
I feel like we're in varying degrees of like insanity and like, this is fine.
Oh, I think that's just the default one. Now I'm thinking, is it worse than the default aura of protection? No, I don't think so. Because my players are already, we had 2 paladins, now we just have 1 right now. And they're always like, am I standing within range? Every time they have to roll one. And I'm like, no, you're across the map, fuck you.
There is no range, you're dead. What?
I can say that because we don't play Theater of the Mind. We have physical minis on the table. I'm like, no, you're not in range. You're across the map. Fuck you.
Okami and his eternal fight against
I swear I'm not as much of a dick as I sound.
I don't think of you as one at all.
In that case, it's very clear they're not in range. Oh. I actually really like the third aura, though. If you swap it to Aura of Zeal. That's... When I read it, I looked over at the YouTube chat and I was like, Fist, this is for you, for your evil paladins. Whenever you or a friendly creature within your aura makes an attack or casts a damaging spell, the attack or spell gain a bonus to one of its damage rolls equal to your charisma mod. That is perfect if you're just out there to... If you're like a conquest paladin, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Do you want to take Aura Attunement, DM Lacara?
Sure. 9th level Paladin optional feature. When you finish a long rest, you can change any of your Divine Aura effects to another effect of your choice. You must switch each effect with another that you would gain at the same level.
Oh. You could swap between the 3? Okay. That's not... That doesn't seem bad at all.
I
No,
feel
but that's
like
also...
Oh, good.
That's weird thematically.
Yeah. It won't really fit what your willpower is all about.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like why would you not just pick Fortitude?
Yeah, of these choices, definitely Fortitude is the best one as written. 100%.
Like, yes, to be able to hit additional damaging spells, gaining bonus to the damage is great. You know, the saving throws can definitely come in handy in certain moments. So I could see, again, that really now makes Aura Attunement even weirder, because now whenever you want at higher levels, you just have someone who's just going to be like, well, I switch my aura.
Yeah.
I farm my aura differently.
Excuse me.
Where's Speedy when we're talking about aura?
Oh, I know.
No. You know, it's not edge enough. It's a paladin. If it was a warlock with aura, he'd have been here. No.
Fair.
I don't know. That's kind of weird. But going forward after that, you get the improved divine aura, which gives you a second effect of your choice.
Oh.
Which includes the aura of clarity. Huh.
You're immune to being blinded and deafened? Interesting.
Interesting.
I feel like that one specifically makes me feel like you're very much like a holy paladin.
Mm-hmm. The aura of cleansing. Yeah, this is very holy paladin now. You and friendly creatures within the aura are immune to the poison condition and to disease. No dysentery here.
And you can sleep wherever you want.
Yeah, right? You won't roll on that table unless it's people giving you money.
And then the aura of courage, which makes you immune to the frightened condition. Okay, aura of courage is an interestingly useful one.
Yeah, I think that's the default.
They all have uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going courage. Unless I'm in a bog, or I know I'm going to fight a black dragon. Or, honestly, any form of swamp undead, or undead in general. Then maybe I'll take cleansing. But, DM Lacara, maybe you'll take some purifying hands?
Maybe. 14th level Paladin optional feature replaces Cleansing Touch. I don't know the Paladin well enough to know what Cleansing Touch does, but you can use...
I'm gonna double check.
It lets you remove poison?
Yeah, I think that's it.
It's like poison and disease, I think is...
Yeah. Okay, you can use Lay on Hands as a bonus action rather than an action. Additionally, when you use Lay on Hands on a creature, you can cause the following additional effects. You can end one or more of the following conditions affecting the target: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh.
For each condition you end, you must expend 5 points from your Lay on Hands pool. Okay, by the time you're 14th level, that is insanely cheap.
Yeah, wait, what's the growth rate on the pool again?
I think it's like 3 times your paladin level, isn't it? Or 5?
5 times.
5 times your paladin level is your Lay on Hands.
Oh my god.
So the default cleansing touch ability is you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one other willing creature. I was gonna say okay. This is kind of weird because I couldn't tell if this was built for 2014 or 2024, because in 2024, Lay on Hands is already a bonus action. It just has no bonus effects. It can only heal now. So in my campaign, we switched it to, it is a bonus action, fine, whatever. But if you want to cure someone of poison or any of those are things you used to be able to do in 2014, but you can't do them with Lay on Hands anymore. If you want to do any of those things, it counts as an action. So this is like half helping 2014 and half helping 2024. This is a weird one. I don't know where it originally came from.
That's okay, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other effect is ending one or more spells on the target. And for each one, you expend points equal to 5 times the spell's level.
Okay, so that's kind of dope in a very Avenger cleric way, paladin way. I feel like because
Mm.
I look at it as them just like snatching the wizard who's just like, you can't hit me. I put on mage armor, and he's like, what armor? What blink?
Yeah.
Who said you could blink? You just turn into Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. You just shut down everything they've done with pure aura. This is what you've done.
And they made it so the way that it's written in 2020 and 2014 rules is you can end a spell on someone equal to your charisma mod. So the way they've done it here is they don't want you to be able to end a whole bunch of high level spells. Like you're going to end one high level spell and then you'll be out. Interesting. Instead of maybe I can just turn off 5 spells. But like if you let me get that close and you've cast 5 spells in a row, I'm surprised you're not dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if I'm building this the right way.
Yeah.
My character when I use Purifying Touch is absolutely just walking up behind the enemy and just hand on the shoulder. No. Not today. It's just That's not
Absolutely not.
As I typed that to Fist in YouTube chat, you said it out loud.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the wizard absolutely is like, haha, dimension door. And like they close the door behind them and you just open it and you're just like, what who said you could do that? It's like, what do you mean?
Yep.
Oh, you violated the rule.
Yes.
Oh, I love this. They open
I actually think
the door, you close it. Yes.
I think that's a show. Have you also watched Jackie Chan Adventures, DM Lacara? I feel like that's a show all 3 of us have watched.
No.
Oh, you would love to. I'm going to find a way for you to watch Jackie Chan Adventures. It's going to happen. You would love it.
Enjoy that. You would enjoy
I have heard of it. Isn't it like an animated Jackie Chan show?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Thinking about it as an adult, there's probably, if it weren't for the fact that I know Jackie Chan was actually attached to it, I would have had some concern. Especially, but knowing that everyone in the casting was well done and like appropriate helped. And that show is just great. That show has so much culture and like interesting bits of like information. It's golden. You're gonna love it.
I wrote down a note streaming Jackie Chan Adventures for Lacara. I think we have to have a TV show night. Obviously, we can't do it on stream because
Legal things.
Yeah, I was like, copyright. Yeah. But that's what Discord's for.
That's true. So join the Okami Gagare
Yeah.
so you can have. And you
Well,
can
I'm
watch.
not on that, so we can't
That's
do it.
also true. I was thinking of that too.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we gotta find another. Chat
So
to
watch
have.
out for where we're gonna do it by joining the Patreon as a free patron.
There you go.
Do it. Come
and
on
find
in.
out where we post.
Do it. There will be a lot of how to play videos I'll be watching, and I'll probably stream them in the Discord because I had streamed a bunch of them before. And Jack GT sat in with me because we're gonna eventually play the games anyway. So I'll be doing those streams in the Discord pretty soon-ish. I'm almost all caught up on my watch later list, which is wild. It took years, but I'm almost all caught up.
It's also kind of scary to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. You know who else is trying? This paladin that somehow managed to get to level 17 and the campaign's still going, because now you can swap out the original Exalted Smite. Well, this is an optional feature, just Exalted Smite. Your divine power, it doesn't have to be divine, it's just your conviction, whatever, becomes limitless, but your divine smite deals 2d8 additional radiant damage instead of the 1d8. And the maximum damage of your divine smite increases to 10d8.
What do you mean by that?
I think by default you can only add 5d8 on. I think. Let me Let me double check that. I think it's you can only add no, maximum of 68 is the normal one. So this is a big increase in your burst.
We're just gonna let them do that.
Oh, because you can use multiple spell slots at once. That makes sense. I was gonna be like, you can't reach 10d8. You can if you put multiple spell slots into it. Woo-wee!
I think I would close the book and just like stare at the player.
Like, if you do hit someone with this, they're gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, so you accomplished your goal.
Yeah. And
But,
this
like,
also
at what
applies
cost?
to the Venator's Smite if you want to put it on your ranged weapons. But again, they do d6s instead of d8s. That's fine. It is a lot of burst damage, but if you're at 17th level, I don't think your rounds are going more than like 2 per combat because everyone's just getting annihilated.
True.
Might as well
Very true.
annihilate them first, I guess. Who wants to take the final optional feature, Exalted Aura?
I'll close. I think I can close this out
Do it!
because your aura of divinity reaches its zenith of power. Your divine aura gains a 3rd effect because 1 and 2 effects isn't enough. You need more. So many effects on your aura. The Aura of Defiance says that you and friendly creatures within your aura are immune to any effect that would instantly kill a creature or set its hit points to 0 without dealing damage. So you just say no to power word death.
As long as you're awake? Ooh, this would make me so mad as a DM.
But guess what? The Aura of Incorruptibility says that any creature within the area that is friendly, including yourself, can't be cursed or have the effects of a curse inflicted by creatures suppressed. And any curse effects are... Wait. And have the effects of any curse inflicted by a creature suppressed within the Aura. So if you get someone cursed by, like, the curse of lycanthropy or something, as long as you're as long as you're this paladin and hit 18th level, you're just like, it's never happening.
It doesn't go away though. So I'm just imagining that you're a at first
You're
I was
staving
like,
it off.
yeah, like all your friends got cursed and they're just constantly all around you all the time. And then I was like, no. What if? Okay, I'm thinking the
maiden is
opposite.
cursed with a tough
Awaz.
one.
You're a paladin with a harem, and all of them have different curses that are bloxes. Oh my god, that are poxes and blights upon the land. And if someone wrongs you, you just let them out of your aura, and their curse takes effect.
Okami? That's cool. The Aura of Materiality says that you and friendly creatures can't be banished to another plane of existence or forcefully teleported against their will. So this means that someone could burn a 9th level, like an 8th level banishment.
And you just say
And
no.
you're just like, what happened?
No.
Something tickled my nose.
Yeah. No.
Oh, but you know what this also means? If a creature, so there are certain creatures, I don't know, but I've run across creatures in various like TTRPGs and stuff like that, especially D&D, where when the creature teleports, sometimes it'll take something in a space around it with it.
Mm-hmm.
That means that if you stomp down within 30 feet at this point with your Exalted Aura in effect, you quite literally can just be like, where are you going? We're not going anywhere.
This would be so... I don't want to... Let's just say there are some creatures in a unnamed fantasy genre series where the demons, in order to get home, they have to bring a soul with them if they're summoned to a different plane. I'm just like, yo, you would mess them up. It would be like torture to them. They keep grabbing people and trying to teleport home, and they can't get there because they can't take anyone else. And they're just like, I want to go home. I'll do anything.
So we are going home. No, my home. This is our home now.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's hilarious. But also simultaneously, I feel like, okay, these are something you don't want to fight either.
Yeah, if the bad guys have these abilities, your players are not going to be able to get anything done.
I mean, because imagine a player, again, being the one to cast banishment on this guy using a scroll that they've had in their inventory for so long, which is a rare scroll.
Yeah.
And the enemy just fizzles and then reappears in front of them and is just like, what were you trying to do? Because that's exactly what I'm doing. This guy absolutely has some form of like holy misty step as an enemy, whether it's a ring or a favor from his deity. This guy, if I have this as the paladin basis, I'm absolutely decimating a party.
Oh yeah.
It's not even fair, actually.
I also feel like you could give this to a Death Knight because they're basically just paladins anyway, and he's now the most terrifying creature in the entire lands.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of these definitely make the paladin way more powerful than like baseline the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Oh no, this also skyrockets the importance of the paladin in your party to the, what's that term? Is it like linchpin or something like that? Like
every party has to have one if you want to compete.
Yeah, but also like they become the reason the party succeeds. Like, it's not to say that's the only reason they succeed, but these auras, as you gain levels, only help you succeed more, as they should, naturally. But like, this really changes the game because you have to be very on top of the player's auras to not punish, but to kind of play any effects out if they occur. You know what I mean?
Jimbo was just talking to me about one of the guys that he works with started to play D&D, and he was like, my DM got mad at me because I have really high AC, so he can't hit me. And Jimbo was like, my DM just makes me make saving throws because my AC is really high. Sounds like you have a bad DM. And I was like, wow, thanks. I feel like a good DM then. I'm just circumventing what you've got. I'm like, he's wearing armor now that if he chooses to, so when he remembers to read his character sheet, he can't be pushed or pulled if he chooses not to be. So I just lift him up. Doesn't say anything about levitation.
Scoop. Hey, listen, sometimes you just get hit with uppies.
Yeah, sometimes you get hit with uppies. That's all it is.
You never know when you might be just out and about and someone just goes, whoop! They have to make that noise when they do it, though. Whoop!
100%. Whoop! Gotta go.
I'd be like, wait a minute. Stop it.
Where am I going? All right, we have another optional feature. I almost said peacher. What is wrong with me?
Small one.
I am... Yikes. This is an optional feature for barbarians called Survivor. This one's by Absakith, so we have looked at a bunch of stuff by Absakith before. We are a boss. This is just one bonus feature, optional feature you can give them. But I feel like DM Lacara should take this because she has a tiny barbarian to care for. I just feel like.
If the song wasn't like copyrighted to hell, I just hear "I the Tiger."
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say the only thing they fear is you. I the Tiger makes it so much nicer.
Let's see, 11th level barbarian feature. When you reach 11th level, you become so hardy that mere environmental hazards cease to affect you. As an action on your turn, you can expend a use of your rage. You gain the following benefits for the next hour. You gain a swimming and climbing speed equal to your speed. I imagine they mean walking speed.
Yeah.
And you can hold your breath for an hour.
Wait! You burn a level of rage and become an elite mark. Like what? Huh?
I'm just in my head. This means you're so angry that you're like punching your way through the water, and the climbing speed is you punching and kicking your way through like a stone building as you climb up it.
You've got a great axe, and you're just full range, just off the wall, jumping and just slamming up higher, and you're just climbing the mountain. That's your climb speed. Oh god, what else do you get?
You reduce the damage that you take from environmental hazards, such as spikes, plants, or falling debris by an amount equal to your barbarian level.
God, you're angry. Iron Maiden the Trooper is also a great choice.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, if you actually raged, you would have it.
Oh yeah,
True.
That's true.
Like, yeah. But I guess, yeah, probably by the time you're 11th level, that's probably better. You are immune to the effects of extreme weather, as described in the DMG.
So what, you just get the aura of a poncho?
You're so angry.
You get the poncho of rage.
The poncho of rage! We need to make that an item. The
I'm
poncho
writing that
of
down
rage.
now. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it has all of these effects.
You ignore the effects of having exhaustion points.
What?
Oh
Wait.
my god.
Yo, hold on.
So
wait,
you
hold
hit
on. That's...
you hit 5th level exhaustion. You're about to die, and you're just like, I'm so mad.
No, you remember that one thing you didn't finish.
I don't know what you guys are laughing at. That's how I've been functioning the last
That's exactly how I function. What do you mean? We have Survivor as an innate perk. This is what we unlocked. We didn't realize what it was called. This is what we unlocked by failing to sleep.
That also means we're at least 11th level.
Ooh,
I mean,
congrats.
Go us.
That tracks.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
so you know what that means for what we're gonna work on. The other thing, we're all gonna start at 11th level.
And you're immune to poison.
Of course.
Just literally, you can't be poisoned.
Okay, you are walking through extreme... Okay, so you don't really think about the extreme weather conditions, even though I think weather conditions are a great way to make your party go, we probably should have something more than armor.
Yeah.
I did a campaign, like a short, like, not a campaign, I want to say like a short campaign kind of, where it's like an adventure with some people, and it was like 3 sessions, and to get to the temple that I wrote out, I wrote it in like the deep north, so like they had to walk through like tundras, and I saw like what it meant to be like really frozen and like sub-zero, and like played around with like how temperatures would work, and I was like, okay, anything metallic on someone is going to be freezing if it's not properly wrapped.
Mm.
And so I was like, well, this is kind of unfair. So I made sure that like I had NPCs randomly be like, careful with your metal up there, it's cold. You know what I mean? Like in various ways.
Mhm.
Most of my players, except one, who had this really bulky like suit of armor that he got custom made because he wanted to be that like image of, he was a Warhammer player, so I think he really wanted that like Astartes like feel like he's walking in a room like in giant power armor feeling kind of. And I was like, dude, that's gonna be like, I did the broke the DM code, and I was like, hey man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, you could take it with you. You guys have a bag of holding. But you probably shouldn't wear that if we're walking through the cold. He's like, no, I'll be fine. He would have loved this. He would have loved having this. He was just, he was an Echo Knight. I felt so bad because they got to the deeper north and they got like, I want to say maybe 2 rolls away from the entrance to the tomb. And every turn, he was in this freezing armor. I was like, it's getting colder. Like, it's getting colder. It's freezing. This thing is sub-zero, and it's still, and like he wore it. Like, I was like, what do you wear underneath this? He's like, I just wear like long johns, and I'm like, dude, that's not humanly possible. And one of the party members was just like, yo, can I produce flame or just like put a torch on top of him? And I was like, I don't know. And one of the clerics used heat metal. I let the cleric use heat metal on the guy's armor to counter the effects. That's what they came up with as a solution. He's like, if it's getting too cold, I'll just heat metal, because he said it makes it so hot they can't wear it. So technically, it should counteract that. And I was like, that's a way to do it.
That's clever play. Use what you've got.
Yeah, that's why I rewarded. I was like, that I didn't think of that. Like, sub-zero temperatures,
like
beat it with heat metal.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Okay, I don't know if I would give someone all of these abilities, but
Yeah,
I
you
do
don't want-
like the idea of you being so angry that you have a climbing speed now because you're just like punching through stone.
Also, they just walk through spikes because they're mad.
I acted out when it said you're immune to poison in the poison condition. I just like flexed every muscle that I had in my body, and I was just like imagining like ingested poison comes up out of your mouth because you're so angry. You can like
Instead-
see it going through your veins up and out of a hole somewhere.
Oh no. I was gonna say, I think also the fact that it allows you to ignore extreme weather. It's like a monsoon. You're not like, the rain's not evaporating off of you. No, you're punching every raindrop that gets ready to touch you. You're so angry. You're just throwing semi-consecutive normal punches at the rain.
You've become a mantis shrimp. The water
Yes.
can't touch you.
Yeah, absolutely become a mantis. You are just vibrating. Your frequency refuses. Oh, I love that. You're like a cross between a mantis and a pistol shrimp. You're just radiating rage. Oh. I love this idea. This is what you came for, folks. This is why you come here week after week, to hear us be silly and talk to you guys about some great stuff.
Yeah. We have one more thing today. I know we're off time, but also I started late. That was my bad. That is a barbarian's form of waterbending. Yes.
That I could track that as barbarian waterbending.
So our last thing to take a peek at today are real fighting styles. And I'm going to use the term real very loosely. But these are updates to... There are a couple new ones, but the vast majority of them are just small tweaks to the fighting styles that already exist in the game. And these are by Blood Giants 65, which I feel like has to know. I feel like this person has to know Speedy. They seem to be on the same level of edge. I just feel it.
That's such a crazy statement.
I just feel it. I just feel it in my bones.
It's like, I feel like you probably know somebody we know.
But let me make this a little bigger. Oh, I can't make it a little. You're just not gonna get bigger. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. Can I do it this way? Can you get? It's not really readable. Okay, I'll leave it the way it is. There are a lot of design goals here. I don't think we need to go through what the design goals were really. Just that, hey, this makes fighting styles better.
Yeah, I do appreciate them giving an idea and an overview of what they were looking for, but we get it. You wanted to have more fighting styles. Yeah. That's fine. We accept this.
Yeah. And some of these are only for certain classes, and some of these classes wouldn't normally get fighting styles, but this Blood Giant said, in my campaign, I give other classes fighting styles because I want them to feel like they're in the fight. I'm like, okay, I can understand that. There's also a feat for like just taking fighting styles, so it makes some sense. Who wants to start us off? Choices are good.
I think you should.
Okay.
I'll
take cleaving. This one replaces great weapon fighting. You're a specialist in handling heavy weapons and hewing through armies of enemies around you. When you reduce a creature to 0 HP with a heavy weapon, you can make another attack as a bonus action against a creature within 5 feet of that target. That seems fun. My weapon's real big. If I bifurcated someone, I've still got momentum.
That's true.
I think that one's fine.
Yeah. I think the next one's not too bad either, because I think defensive, which replaces defense, just says you're a master of defense. And as a reaction, when you are hit by an attack that was not a critical hit, you can cause the attack to miss you instead. What the?
Oh,
what?
I thought it was just going to make it not a critical. That seems.
That's so strong.
That's so strong. You are the orkiest orc that ever orked, though. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't care.
It is your reaction, though, so you can only do that once.
Ah, true.
Oh.
Interesting. I would say you just make it not a critical. I think making it miss entirely. That's going to make me as the DM, I'm going to be sad. I like getting crits just as much as you guys, even though it wrecks you.
Say, just to be fair, you get disadvantage on the damage die.
Oh.
So, like, attacks against you get disadvantage on damage.
Okay.
Not to hit, but to damage.
That actually makes more sense, because then you still have the feeling of, like, I did really good. It's just the dice are you're gonna get worse numbers, but you still feel like you did really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, it kind of makes you feel like you did really, really good, because now you're rolling twice as many dice as you were already gonna roll.
There you go. Now you're seeing the vision.
Okay. Would you like to take dueling, DM Lacara?
What am I doing?
Would you like to take dueling?
Oh, dueling. Dueling replaces dueling. You are an expert in single combat. You have advantage on attack rolls against a creature when you are within 5 feet of the target, and no other creature is within 5 feet of you or the target.
Oh.
Okay, so this is like arena dueling.
Yeah. I think this is what the swashbuckler rogue has.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very akin to what they have.
I think it's a little over specified that like nobody can be near. What are you gonna do in the middle of a battle? Like, no, come over here.
Yeah.
What?
It's the idea that you're so noble, you just 1v. In old school D&D, right? Knights, I think,
Oh.
got more experience points if they challenged a creature and 1v1'd. Yeah.
Oh, I can see
Yeah,
that.
if they were like, hey, you, for the honor of my baron, fight me. And the creature, like, obliged, and they beat that creature, and won. Like, nobody could help them out. They had to fight that creature.
I mean,
It's something like that, right?
that's a way of playing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was definitely an interesting way, I feel like, but I don't think you should be looking for 1v1s in a battlefield.
This is how I used to play Rumble Fighter all the time. You would go into a team battle and you're supposed to be having 3 1v1s, and it would always turn into one guy with 3 people on top of them, and I would be so mad all the time because no one has any honor. And then you'd see, like, if I was playing with Grimjack, you'd see him in the background, and him and the other guy on our team were just beating one guy in the corner, and I'm like, this is why it's 3v1, because you guys are hitting one guy. I have to fight everyone.
Listen, sometimes you get jumped by your own teammates. The moral of this story is bring better people to the fight.
But if you do need people, if you have people to protect, you want to be a guardian. This replaces protection or interception. Guardian, you're an expert at protecting your allies. When a creature you can see within 5 feet of you is the target for an attack or other ability, you can use your reaction to become the target instead, throwing yourself in front of the blow. I actually use, it's not a fighting style, but we have a feature like this in my game already, where if you're holding a shield, you can choose to become the target of an attack that's directed at someone who's 5 feet away from you.
Oh.
Surprising absolutely no one. It is a feature that Grimjack uses.
Oh. Yeah, though that is definitely not a surprise.
Would you like to take hyper aggressive?
I mean, when you're an expert at running down your enemies, as a bonus action, you can move up to your speed directly towards the nearest enemy. Hey, you! Get over here. I'm coming for you. Oh, you better
I
run.
love this. And now I know why. I just realized why it's called hyper aggressive, because the orc racial trait used to be just called aggressive. You could move half your speed towards an enemy. Oh, I love this.
Hey.
Oh,
I
I want the next one.
Take
Go
it.
for it. You know you want. You have to.
Reckless. You must be a barbarian. You can throw aside all concern for defense to attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls until the end of the turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. Isn't this the reckless attack?
I'm pretty sure
feature?
that's just reckless attack. But this
Yeah.
one, 2024 rules. In 2014 rules, reckless attack was all of your attacks per turn. In 2024, it's only your first one.
I thought it was only your first one. I thought it was one attack, but then I don't know.
It's entirely possible that's what it is, but I've always given them all to my barbarian.
Oh, so that, and then you wonder why your combat's so fast. Take away some of them reckless attacks.
Oh no,
No,
2014 is all of them. That is so weird. Yeah, they
it?
nerfed it for 2024.
What?
Interesting.
I think that's a worthwhile nerf.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Huh. They said that they think this is going to be one of their more controversial options. At their table, they allow martial classes to take this, and this would be the ideal choice for barbarians, but they can have other options. Also remove the strength requirement. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, Okami, what if you're a skirmisher?
If you're a skirmisher, this replaces nothing. You have to be a rogue. You're difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. The swashbuckler also has an ability like this. I think the swashbuckler has to hit you though.
This one just says you're too close.
Yeah, don't touch me. Don't do
This
that.
one just they when they get within 5 feet, you're like, hey, 6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah.
You immediately stop them from getting closer. Like this is a ridiculous. This is ridiculously broken though for a rogue because it doesn't say. Oh yeah, it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So
This
does
is
that
like,
mean they're not aware of you?
it's like you're becoming nimble, like a goblin or something. Weird.
Because then, would movement, if you move behind the target, would you be allowed to backstab?
Ooh. No, because you've already used your reaction. Yeah, you'd have to wait until your turn. I was thinking if you set up, if you readied something, but that would also be a reaction, so you'd still only be able to do one or the other.
Yeah.
And that one came from the UA for the Scout Rogue. Oh, the next one is... Oh. Okay, who wants to take Sniper? And then we can discuss.
DM Lacara, let us know what you think about Sniper, actually. This is just straightforward.
Oh, it's very short. Replaces archery. You have advantage on ranged attack rolls when you are prone. What?
It's gotta be hard to shoot a bow when you're prone, man.
It's impossible.
Crossbow I can understand, but I'm like, what?
Yeah, you can't be sitting there with a longbow tray. Get
What
it
are you shooting with
disentangled
your
from the
toes?
bushes.
Yeah.
Are you drawing the bow with your toes? Just
Wasn't there
You're like
a
that
Tom and Jerry where that happened?
Yes.
but there's also an Olympia. Like I think I saw like some like trick performer, like she does like trick shots, and she's like a gymnast or something like that. And it was like it could have been AI for all we know, but like she shot a bow with her foot, and we were like, how?
Are you thinking of Raptorans, Awaz? So there is a race that's kind of like Aarakocra, but not quite. And their like whole racial thing is that when you become a warrior and you go through Raptoran puberty and you pass your trials, so you'll be able to fly. You get a bow that becomes like your bow for the rest of your life, and it's a foot bow because they fly overhead and shoot people with the bows in their talons.
Okay, I like that idea.
I was like, that's badass.
That's cool. Then you know what? You can take Sniper.
Yeah.
Because you can shoot with your feet.
Is it Danny
But also,
Moonstar?
they're like impossible to get prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The idea of dropping down and pulling your this is no. How are you pulling the bow cross body? Laying sideways, laying down on your back, like aiming sideways?
Don't try and make it make sense.
If you're in the plains or like a field, the grass is gonna mess with the string.
Yeah.
You like prone on a hill? I get what they're trying to emulate, but it just with a crossbow, okay.
Yeah. But a regular bow, that ain't happening.
Yeah, with a crossbow, if you're using guns or any other kind of rare range project, or like a magic bow, that conjures itself in some weird way. You know what I mean? And like always fires.
Like one of those bows that has the light arrows. I could see that happening.
But like standard bow, you're just gonna go, for my action I lay down. I'm gonna take a shot now. What?
No, it doesn't. I mean, it should at least say that you can't do that as a like with a longbow.
Yeah.
I agree. That is illogical.
Maybe you have a superior technique, Okami.
Oh.
Because it replaces superior technique if you're a fighter. And you learn one maneuver of your choice from among these available to the Battle Master archetype. You use your, let's see, if a maneuver you use requires your target to make a saving throw to resist the maneuver's effects, saving throw is DC equals 8 plus your proficiency mod plus your strength or dex mod of your choice. You gain a superiority die, which is a D6. This D6 is added to any superiority die you have from another source. This die is used to fuel your maneuvers. A superiority die is expended when you use it, and you regain it and when you finish a short or long rest. And he just said, it's unchanged. I was going to say, what did you change? At the time I got to his note, he's like, I didn't change anything. So why did you include it?
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird choice. Especially because it says replaces, but it's the same thing. Okay.
It's a choice.
2-weapon fighting replaces 2-weapon fighting. You're a specialist in dual wielding. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can use your bonus action to make one attack with a light melee weapon in your offhand. Additionally, you can draw or stow 2 weapons as part of the same action instead of only one at a time. Note, the intention with this feature is that only characters with this fighting style are able to use 2-weapon fighting to make an extra attack. Oh, okay. I was like, this is exactly the same. I'm pretty sure this is, in fact, exactly the same. But in his world, people who don't have this feat or fighting style can't 2-weapon fight.
Okay.
That's a little too much for me to work on in my world. Like, listen, if you're holding 2 things, I'm gonna let you swing with them.
Well, I'm gonna read the last one. Unless, Lacara, do you want to read Tunnel Fighter?
No, by all means.
Well, Tunnel Fighter replaces... Okay. I'm going to stop myself from reading Tunnel Fighter. I don't know what Tunnel Fighter is, so actually we'll read it, but this guy said that this is just unchanged. So this is just Tunnel Fighter. Where they say that you excel at defending narrow passages, doorways, and other tight spaces. And as a bonus action, you can enter a defensive stance that lasts until you start your next turn. While in this stance, you make opportunity attacks without using your reaction. And use your reaction to make melee attacks against a creature that moves more than 5 feet within your reach. Cool. Just swing on everything. You become the wall.
You're basically, you clicked Overwatch in XCOM.
Yeah.
Or apparently Star Wars Company Zero has the same ability. Just whatever your guys can now see, blam, blam, blam. Well, I guess in this case it's more like swing, swing, swing. But you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
But guys, we did it, even though we started late today. And it was Danny Moonstar. Which I'm sure Fist got excited about. She does shoot a bow with her foot every once in a while. Oh, because her arm was broken? I see.
And there is a new category on the Redbubble, which is our bingo cards.
I knew it. I realized it.
Out of my way, Rakuten. I need to go to my store.
That's insane. AWAS, that's insane to me.
If you guys want to see what's in the shop, Check this out. I
I'm
need
clicking.
to. I will be highlighting this. That's for dang sure.
Yeah. The bingo cards.
Oh my god.
We have the wolf symbol in the background.
This is so good.
Thank you for telling me that there are websites that speed up that process. It was.
Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, wait, no, stop that. I want to open them all. Do that, and that, and that. Oh, so cool.
This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, we're
I
so
need one.
cool.
And it's so simple. I love that. We definitely hit bingo tonight.
Oh, 100%.
We have to have, yeah.
I also feel like this is what I've been thinking about if I go to an event or something, or we all go to an event and we're running games or visiting people and what have you. I've been like, what should I hand out when I'm there besides like a business card? I think I'm gonna hand these out and be like, come to the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we make a version that we can use that just has like the stream link on it.
Yes.
Like the flip side is just the stream link.
That I can do.
And all of like your link stuff.
This is so
Yeah.
cool. Thank you, DM Lacara.
Of course.
This is why DM Lacara is. This is why we remain vigilant in keeping DM Lacara safe in all of the cosmos. She does amazing work like this.
Oh my god. It's so good. Oh, look at them.
It
They're
is.
so good.
It is a joint effort. Yeah, just message me what you want on the stuff. I can make you whatever kind of design you want for the handouts.
Ooh. I have an idea. These work fine. I use my label printer to make the QR codes for a stream link, and I put it in the free space.
Yep,
Oh my god.
Boom. Boom.
that's amazing.
I'm gonna write that down. Oh yeah, thanks, Brain. It's nice when you work sometimes. And I'm happy that it's not addled by all the carbon monoxide.
I'm really, really glad that worked out. Okay.
Yeah, that still remains something high on my list of like when I see you, I'm shaking you, then hugging you, then shaking you again. I just thought you should know.
Oh, I love you guys. It's nice to be loved too. This is so good.
Of course.
But yeah, we got through everything we needed to get today, or to do today. I can word. I swear to you, one day I will word correctly. But that means we're now at the end of the stream, so it's time to have a poll.
You're gonna
I
vote.
apparently
something.
closed the poll. That was silly of me. Or the file for the poll. Come back. Oh, it's because I wrote in. I know what I'm gonna do. For some reason, I've been thinking about what I want to show off next, and because you guys were talking about what you wanted to do, and I was looking at AWAS, I was like, I know what my next show and tell is. I'm just gonna show off all my big dragon minis because there's so many of them.
Dragon minis. Interesting.
Thank you, AWAS. You're the one who gave me the idea, because AWAS has been sending me pictures of her mini collection lately, and I've been like, oh, you know what? I can do that too.
Do it.
So that's my next show.
Hey,
and tell.
Awa's
That's
just
my
like,
idea.
I'm gonna fight you. I sense
I'm
it.
sorry, but on our list of topics for the next episode, which I think we're in September already. We might be almost at the time before we take our next break, because I'm gonna take. We won't be here October 5th or where's the next date? Give me that. I don't think we'll be here October 5th or 12th. I don't think. I will double check, but I'm pretty sure that the first weekend is Bacon's wedding, and then the second weekend is Comic-Con, and I will for sure have Con Plague. I don't know when I'm coming home from Bacon's wedding.
These are all fair things.
But other than that, we're like all up on topic and ready to go. You know what I'm gonna do? Since we are on stream and what happened. And what is wrong with I can't word. Wording is
what
hard.
happened?
This is wow. Wowie wow.
It was late.
It really was. Yeesh. We've got articles, delving with your DMs, homework, maps, and spells as the topic options. So if you haven't been to a DM Roundtable before, if you're on YouTube, you can just post your option or what you want to vote for right in the chat. You also have about 24 hours after the stream ends to add it in if you somehow missed it. It could all be dead brain cells. You're entirely correct, Fist. It could just be. Almost everyone that I've talked to ask about like who wants to come check out my chimney has been like, "Are you sure you're okay?" I'm like, "So far so good."
What they don't know is this is just your default setting.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. Oh, you might be right. Let me double check. I will tell you in a second, Dawaz. I think you did win. Let's pop this up. This is currently what we're looking at. You are correct. Articles should not be in the listing. Oh, good job, Awaz. You are 100% correct. All right, let me fix that poll right quick. You are 100% correct. Oh, and I left the other one pinned. Let me unpin that one. Make it easier. Unpin. Thank you. You 100% did win the roll-off. So that means I will keep that open over here. Yes, I have you written in there. And I have Fist for adventures. I know you wanted to do adventures in a labyrinth. I had said, DM Lacara, that I know at least one of us is working on a labyrinth to have adventures in. At least. I don't know if it'll be ready. But if not, I'm sure I have an adventure lying around that involves being trapped in a labyrinth.
Actually, yeah. Wait, how far did I get with that? I definitely had.
How are you so
plans.
cool? Okay, just tell us how cool you are.
Again, she's got the survivor perk.
I got. I am 3/4 of the way done with my labyrinth.
Ooh. Ooh.
So we could totally do that.
Hell yeah. Okay. All right, I'm adding. Okay, we're making an addendum to this list. Instead of articles, it will be creatures. And I'm going to write that in here as well. You're talking like how I text. Thank you, Fist. That made me feel better. Articles should be swapped out for creatures.
I gotta go to bed, guys.
Thank you for joining us, for doing all that you do, and for talking about D&D.
Agreed. It's good to also have everybody back.
It was. I will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you before then.
We will be back next week for creatures. So even though we're putting creatures on the list, it will be, if it happens to win, it will be 5 sessions from now. So it's still past the 3.
It still won't be anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, hopefully, if we do take off the 5th and the 12th, either the 19th or the 26th, I will run my dungeon. Well, my playtest.
Yes.
I don't want to call it a dungeon. I mean, technically, it's a room in a dungeon, sure. I love you guys. I love everybody here. It makes me so happy.
You are above.
Wait, I'm gonna kill this pole. How do I kill a pole? That's a good question. I can report my own pole. I'm gonna. Oh, it won't let me make another. Yeah, it won't let me make another poll. What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna hit vote, and then I'm gonna. It won't let me get rid of it either. Okay, that's annoying. Am I gonna say that you voted for creatures instead? You can't kill a poll early? What sense does that make? You can definitely kill a poll early on YouTube.
They said no, not today.
What the heck? That is really, really weird. I won't count those 2 votes for articles. Would you like to put your vote in for creatures? Because if so, I'll just add it to the list. And Fist, what would you like to vote for? Counting that articles is swapped out for creatures. I don't know why. Yeah, that's really weird. Not sure what happened there. To be fair, I can't count, so... Oh, you're voting spells! Okay!
I did not see spells coming.
I will make it weird. Ooh, don't forget, those of you who are Twitch subs or members of the pack on YouTube or Patreon, you have access to the repository. If there are spells in the repository that we haven't gone over on DM Roundtable that you want to talk about, please feel free to be like, yo, let's talk about this spell that's in there. And we will do that.
Absolutely.
That is also... I really do feel like... As much as it's just me adding to the repository, I want to get to a level where the repository is like a two-way street, where you guys might not be adding to it directly, but you guys want us to talk about what's happening in it, and then that leads to more content, and it becomes like a beautiful loop of
web of content.
Yeah, of content and a beautiful loop. An Ouroboros of education, if you will.
Yes.
You did get a lot of books. That's true. Ooh. 1 community vote for spells, 1 for creatures. I will put those in, and I will definitely hit save. That was a good look, Awaz. That was a. You are 100% correct. I guess articles got re-added because it's still got a low amount of choices because we added it late to the group. That's super weird though that you can't kill a pole. That's super weird. The rest of the options are correct. It's
probably for balance purposes.
Yeah, probably that. So we were talking about the reason why I'm late, also mostly because of my butt, but the real reason was that we were talking about what our next step is, because I will let you guys know that we have no idea what caused. So at the beginning of the stream, I was filling AWAS in on this, and I posted in the Discord just now that like we have no idea what caused the carbon monoxide leak, and we haven't figured it out yet. And so Paul was asking his friend who's an HVAC guy, he was like, is it weird that no one said what was wrong? And so Paul came over and was like, of the 2 people who looked at things, what did they say? And I was like, the first guy said, it's not the furnace. So logically, it has to be the piping if it's not the furnace. But the second guy, I said, did you for sure find a hole? And he said, no, but you have some buildup. And I was like, well, that doesn't tell me that's really what it is. Just that there's some buildup. That doesn't necessarily mean the pipe is broken. And then Paul's friend, who's an HVAC guy, was like, did you have a big fan on? And I was like, oh, I did. I had the attic fan on, which, to be fair, probably no one in my family has ever really been running the attic fan while they were washing dishes.
That's such an odd combination that triggered the events. Like,
Right?
No.
Like, I was like, I don't...
I refuse to accept that as a timeline.
So he's like, I'm gonna check and see if that's a working theory. I'm like, okay, listen, if it, and then I was like, you know, I would say also maybe it has been running while people have been washing dishes, but me as the guy that I am, I only do dishes once a day, so I'm probably running the water more often than like my mom would when she washes every dish, like just once. Whereas I'm doing like the whole day's load. That's just who I am as a person. So maybe like the hot water was running more. I don't know. But he at least has a theory, more so than, I don't know.
I don't know. It's a pretty solid theory, though.
Also, agreed with Awaz. Everyone out there, go get carbon monoxide detectors. You cannot tell anything is happening. If you don't already have them in your room, or in your house, you should have one, at least one for every floor. And this is just a PSA, so you don't die. I highly recommend. I highly recommend getting ones with screens that tell you like what the ppm is or like how terrible the quality is, because the carbon monoxide alarms that I have the screen on them, but the alarm that goes off is 4 beeps and then a pause, and then that, like, the interval of the pause and the beeps gets shorter and shorter the worse it's getting. And after a while it can't get any closer. It's just beep 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 and then stop and then beep 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 and then stop and then beep beep beep. So you don't know how bad it's going to be because you don't smell anything. You'll eventually get dizzy and then pass out. That's about it.
What do you mean that's it? The wait.
I was telling Awaz that because I am who I am as a person, I was doing research like, oh, what's the bad numbers to look for? And they're like, oh, well, you know, if it gets between 150 and 300. So my screens were telling me it was exceeding 200. And I was like, I'm going to leave the house now. But my first thought upon reading that was, it says if within 30 minutes you will get knocked out. And then after that, unless someone helps you, you will die. And my first thought, because I'm who I am, was, so should I wait 30 minutes to see what happens? When did the 30 minutes start? And then my second thought was, no, because if it happens, I'll be dead.
I really do appreciate the fact that you're just like, yeah, man. You know what? I'm just gonna roll the dice. But seriously, I am glad you're okay. But I will be getting some monoxide detectors. I do need to install some new ones.
Like Paul, next day he was like, I went to the store, I bought all the ones with screens. I was like, okay, cool. Because like, I was just washing dishes. Like, there was no big fire going or anything. I was just washing dishes.
It's crazy to me still. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, don't get on the boat. Don't get on the boat either. I was patient 0. Don't get on the boat.
Please don't be on the boat.
I just love that my crime child for 2 weeks was like, I just thought you got really drunk. And I was like, no! Getting drunk doesn't make you have violent diarrhea like that.
It shouldn't. You sure as hell shouldn't.
What do you mean you thought I was just really drunk? What are you talking about?
got a lot of questions.
And if you haven't been here in a while, I went on a cruise and I got the dookie lettuce virus or whatever, the parasite on the cruise. It wasn't fun. Or maybe, I got the same symptoms, but they didn't last very long. And I don't know if that's because my body's so used to ingesting poison that I just got it out faster than the average person.
That could be a thing. That sounds vaguely scientific enough to be a thing.
This is the kind of weird stuff you come to the end of DM Roundtable for. Not the Four Loko. Cheap. Maybe. It was bad. It was real bad. Showers. I gotta go next door to take it. Okay, so the first day, it was real hot outside. I took an ice cold shower. I was like, that wasn't so bad. It was not hot out yesterday morning when I took my shower, and it was ice cold. It was the most miserable experience I've ever had. I was like trying to avoid the water in my own shower. I was like, don't touch me.
It's a crime.
I don't recommend. I don't recommend.
2 out of 10 would not do again.
I am the child of the moon, and I will be your end. Oh my god, I'm trying to think of the line. There's a line in a song that I used once in D&D as just like the rageful yelling of a rage goblin. I think it's like I'll cook your blood and shower in your pain or something like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm the child of the moon and I will be your end. And then the boss music playing, that goes hard as shit, Awaz.
That's a little. Might be too powerful.
I like that.
Man.
I like that. But yes, we are good to go for this week. We got through everything we planned on getting through, which is fantastic. We have our polls going. I see there are a bunch of new people in YouTube chat. I don't know if you can scroll up, but if you would like to put in your votes for the next topic for DM Roundtable, so this will be for the September 28th episode. That's how far ahead we are, which is fantastic. Your options are creatures, delving with your DMs, homework, maps, and spells. And we currently have a vote on YouTube for creatures. We have a vote on Twitch for spells. So even if you don't put it in right here, when this video comes up as a VOD, you can also put it in. You can come into the Discord and tell us what your vote is. But yes, those are the polls. They will be open for at least 24 hours after the stream ends. A lot of time, I won't lie to any of you. I leave the stream and then I forget to put the poll up. So it's actually a little longer than 24 hours. But considering we're already to the end. Yeah, it was late. Considering we're already to the end of September, it doesn't. We got time to figure it out. But yes.
No one will be left hanging.
Wake me up inside. Yes. And bring me a higher love to everyone. Roll dice, be nice, have fun during the week. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you later on Twitch. Enjoy your shower, Awaz. And goodbye, YouTube. We will see you next week.
Have a good one.